What's up, Aries? What y'all doing, man? Let's get you all a little reading on the table here for the end of January. Does that sound like a plan? I think we're just going to go ahead and run through the same layout. Okay, we're going to do past person, current person, and new person. See if anything's changed. See if there's any more details I can throw on the table. We'll just see. Anyway, if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, please look in the description of the video. So, what important messages do we have for Aries Universe for the last little piece of January? What do we got? I'm going to do past, current, and new. I'm going to keep it simple. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. Uh-oh. All right, well, 3 shuffles here. That's not good. I'm not sure, though, if it feels past, current, or new, though, to be honest with you. Boom! Well, 5 of Swords reversed. Okay. This honestly feels kind of past to me. Feels kind of past, okay? Take it however it resonates, but this really feels like it has a lot of past energy to me. Could be another Aries dealing with. Let's go ahead and holler at the major arcana right now. You have Aries, Cancer. I thought there was another one. Aries and Cancer. That's all we have. Oh, Sagittarius. There it is. Could be anybody, though. But I kind of feel like the person that you're dealing with is really starting to move past this, okay? I mean, on an emotional level, I don't really think they're emotionally, like, missing you or wanting to get back with you, especially if this is somebody you haven't heard from in a long time. They're really starting to move past this. I do think they want to come together and work together with you, and you know what I mean? But I just don't really feel like there's a big emotional longing there anymore, okay? Thanks for that super chat, David. Appreciate it. Thank you. And it's to the point now where I don't really think that you take it very seriously either. But the thing about it is as far as ever trying to reach out or try to reconcile, I really feel like you're more up in your head than you kind of let on. You really don't know what you would say to them. When it all comes down to it, if I put the phone in your hand right now and we were saying, okay, well, let's type this text message out, you'd be like, oh shit, I don't even really know what exactly I want to say. There's a lot of unsure, what's the word, man? It's right on the tip of my tongue. But I don't know, man. I don't really see the two of you coming together and doing anything. Like, I don't. I mean, even if you tried, at this point, I see such an emotional, like, distance between the two of you that before I say anything else, let's go ahead and look at the person you're dealing with here, because this feels really cold, dry, and boring, honestly. Really cold, dry, and boring. I kind of expected there to be a little bit more action. Honestly, to be 100% honest with you. I really did, man. Let's see. Let's look a little bit more at this person you're dealing with. Past person. A little bit more here. Okay, Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, see? See, there's a big loss of interest. I don't really see the passion, the emotion, the love that used to be there at one point. Nine of Swords reversed, yeah. Hermit reversed could be a Virgo. Knight of Wands reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, there is the King of Cups there. I don't really feel like that's you, though. It could be. I mean, when it all comes down to it, I think this person does hold like a special place in their heart for you. But for the most part, it looks like they're on to bigger and better things right now. They're on to bigger and better things. I don't really see them coming forward. It's to the point to where, and I know I preach against this a lot, but when something happens, between you and another person, and it leaves this feeling of an unclosed cycle of unfinished business, and you just let it sit there until you get used to it. That does create karma. I do think this is creating karma here, but I really do think that they're for the most part, they're moving on to bigger and better things here. And now I'm not saying bigger and better than you. That's not what I mean. But you know what I mean? It's just like I don't really have time to wait around on whether or not you're going to come back. I don't really have time to. I just don't have time. I'm on to bigger and better things. This is what I'm feeling here with this. Okay. I know that sounds kind of mean. I don't mean it like that, but that's the best way that I can think to put it. So, what advice do we have here? What advice do we have? I'll give you some personal advice. I think you should hang up the phone. Hang up the phone and move on. That's what I would do. Oh, 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Yep. Let's get 4 shuffles here. Put your attention in your work and finance right now. 2 more shuffles. Whoa. Hangman reverse, yeah. Don't wait around on this person. Don't put your life on hold for them. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. 10 of Wands reversed. Yep, see? Queen of Wands reversed, the World card. Okay, here's the 7 of Swords again. I didn't say a whole lot about it when it very first popped up, but I don't think that you all can trust each other, honestly. I mean, let's be real about it. No, I don't think you can trust them, but they can't really trust you either, can they? I don't really think you all can trust each other to be 100% forthcoming. Like, even if the 2 of you were to be magically put in this situation where you came back together, I don't even really think you'd be able to trust each other, Y'all both be blowing smoke up each other's asses, I would move past this. I would move past this, Aries. For real. Anyway, let's look at the current person. Okay, that was past, current, this current. I can't even talk straight. That was past person. This is current person. Let's get the tongue working correctly. Anyway, past person. This is current. Current. If you're not dealing with or interested in a current person in your life, this is not for you. If you are dealing with a current person and everything's just fine, this is not for you. Current person Aries is dealing with universe. Person Aries is currently dealing with in their life. 3 shuffles here, 3 more. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Queen of Wands reversed again. 5 of Pentacles. All right, so I think a lot of you kind of have your head up in the clouds right now, kind of thinking about whether or not somebody else would be a better fit, don't you? You're thinking, I don't see you actually doing it. I think you're waiting for an opportunity. But right now, I see there's a massive loss of interest here. Like, I don't even really feel like you're interested in this situation. And I don't see it happening. I don't see you actually taking action to do this. But I see you kind of up in your head wondering, man, should I go try to date around? Is somebody ever going to, come sweep me off my feet and take me away? Something to that effect. You know what I mean? It could be a Libra you're dealing with. That's the only card that I have here specifically on the table, but it could be anybody. But I do kind of think, though, that if you wait long enough and you keep pumping this energy into this, I do think that something new is going to make itself available to you in the future. And you kind of feel it intuitively, and you know that. And you're kind of sitting around waiting on it. Okay? Very simple, very short, sweet, and simple. I didn't get a whole lot of insight as to what's really going on. But with that Queen of Wands reverse is the very first card in the entire spread. At the end of the day, if you're really not interested and you're really not feeling it, you're just really not, then it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what's going on, does it? Doesn't really matter. It's time to move on. Time to move on and complete that cycle. Damn, Aries. Y'all ain't playing, are you? Ain't playing. So what advice do we have here for Aries and the current person? Advice. Okay, the 7 of Wands reversed. 3 shuffles. Five of Swords, Two of Swords, Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. Wheel of Fortune reversed. All right. So there's a lot to think about here. Okay. There's a lot that needs to be thought about. Seven of Cups reversed. Okay. If you're going to leave this situation, that's fine. But the last thing you need to be worried about is who's going to come take this person's place. Don't do that. Hell no. That's not a very, well, here's what happens. Okay. You're dealing with a current person. The two of you are vibrating at the same frequency. Okay. You can't be a part of each other's lives and be on different frequencies. So that doesn't mean that you're a bad person or anything like that. What that means is you and the person you're dealing with are vibrating right here. Okay. Something new comes in. Nothing can come in without vibrating at the same frequency you're vibrating at, which is the same frequency the person you're dealing with is vibrating at. So what do you think is going to happen? If something new comes in and you don't change frequencies, you jump from this ship to that ship, okay, things are going to manifest in your physical reality that complement the frequency that you were on with the past person because you never changed it, okay? So there's a lot to think about here. There's a lot to think about. If you want to go ahead and exit this situation, that's fine. I'm not saying you have to stay with somebody you don't want to be with, but the last thing you need to be worried about is who else is going to come take their place. It's not a healthy way to look at it. Not at all. Not at all. If you're going to leave and assign yourself some alone time. Assign yourself some alone time. It behooves you, if you want to change frequencies, if you want to move up to a different stage, a different phase in life, and actually start seeing newer, better, more positive results in your life, you have to sit with yourself for a little bit and get to know yourself a little bit better, okay? All right, now we're moving on to the new person. If you're not dealing with or interested in a new person, this is not for you. Not for you. This is for Aries, dealing with a new person or interested in a new person. New things coming in for Aries, end of January. Come on. Oh, there it is. Page of Cups. Page of Cups, man. Could be a water sign headed your way. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2. 2 more. King of Cups. Okay, cool. This person's still in a transitionary process, but I do think this person is handling it very well. Okay, I'm not going to dig that can of worms up because every single time we pull cards for the new person, it's the same thing every time, dude. They're moving on from something that happened in the past. However, the difference between this person and probably any other person you've ever dealt with is they're actually doing it intelligently. Okay, very intelligently. Thank you, Shane Paul Kelly, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks for that positive feedback. Thank you. But I think this person isn't wishy-washy. Okay, this person isn't unsure of what they want. This person knows exactly what they want and wants nothing but stability, honesty, loyalty, and integrity. But you're going to have to be a little bit patient, okay? Be a little bit patient because this person was screwed over, just like you were. We all were. How many people have not been hurt in the past? I'll wait. How many of you have not been fucked over in one way or another? I'll wait. We all have. I have. You have. Every last one of us has. Okay? But it's how we handle that and how we deal with it. And I think this person is doing that very, very well. But don't lose sight of the fact that you're going to have to be a little bit patient. A little bit patient. Don't lose sight of the fact that this person has a past. Okay? Looks positive, though. Looks very, very positive. It looks like there's a lot of potential here for this new opportunity in this new situation. Okay? All right. So, advice. Whoa, devil card. 3 shuffles. Boom, 2 of Swords reversed. Okay. Chariot card, 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups reversed again. Okay. So it's very important right now that you understand that if you want something you've never had, you have to be willing to do something you've never done. You have to be willing to accept opportunities from sources or people that you wouldn't expect. Okay. So it's going to take some stepping outside of your comfort zone, and that's a good thing. Within the boundaries of moral fortitude, that's a good thing. Okay. As long as you feel a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit weird, that's okay. You're growing. You're growing. Okay. Don't rush this. Don't rush this, Aries. You all are like, it's a tie, I think, between you, Libra, and Sagittarius are some of the most impatient signs of the entire zodiac. Dude, don't rush this. Relax. Relax. Take your hands off the wheel and see where this wants to flow naturally. Okay? Go with the flow. Only fight against the flow when it's necessary, which is not all day, every day. Okay? But yeah, that's the only bit of advice that I have for this. I think there's a lot of room for growth and opportunity. If you don't try to force things, don't try to fight things, don't try to make it happen your way, don't try to throw your opinion in there because you don't think it's going the way you think it's supposed to go. Just allow it to flow, roll with the flow, and pay attention. Okay? And I think the two of you could very, very easily come together and grow something very, 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 very successful. Okay? Anyway, I feel like your all's messages have come through, man. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Remember to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the positive feedback, the likes and the comments, and the super chats, man. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll see y'all sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.